The Tale of King Arion and the Hidden Kingdom. Long ago, in a land surrounded by mountains and silver rivers, there lived a wise and brave ruler named King Arion. His kingdom, Arendor, was known for its golden fields, shining palaces, and people who lived in peace. But King Arion had one secret. He feared that one day, darkness would return to claim his land. Every night, the king walked alone through the royal gardens, looking at the stars. His heart was heavy. He remembered the prophecy his father once told him. When the black star rises, shadows will return, and only a king of true courage can save the land. For years, nothing happened. The people laughed, worked, and celebrated festivals. But one autumn night, something strange occurred. The moon disappeared behind thick clouds, and in the sky appeared a black star. That very night, whispers began in the forest. Wolves howled louder than ever, rivers turned dark, and crops started to wither. The people grew afraid. King Arion gathered his council. Some advised him to stay in the castle and protect the throne. Others said to raise an army. But the king shook his head. No, a king must walk where his people fear to go. If the shadow is real, then I will face it. And so, he set out alone, carrying only his sword, a lantern, and the crown of his ancestors. Into the dark forest, the journey took him deep into the forest of echoes, where no man dared to walk at night. The trees whispered his name, and shadows moved without shape. At dawn, he met an old hermit sitting by a fire. The hermit looked into his eyes and said, "Bravery is not the swing of a sword, my king. Bravery is the strength to protect even those who curse you." The hermit gave him a wooden flute and told him, "When the time comes, play this. It will awaken what is hidden." King Arion thanked the old man and continued. The Dragon of the Mountain. After 3 days, he reached Mount Calor, where the shadow was said to rise. Inside the mountain's cave lived a dragon, older than the kingdom itself. Its scales were black as coal, and its eyes burned like fire. The dragon spoke, "Why does a king enter my lair? Do you wish to slay me, like those before you?" Arion bowed his head. "No, I came not to kill, but to seek truth. Tell me, why has darkness returned to my land?" The dragon's laughter shook the cave. "Foolish king! The darkness is not me. It is in the hearts of men. Greed, jealousy, and betrayal feed it. Unless you heal your people, shadows will always rise." The dragon then gave him a choice. "Fight me and win gold, or leave with nothing but wisdom." The king chose wisdom. He turned and walked away, though his sword hand itched for glory. The hidden enemy. When Arion returned to his kingdom, he found betrayal waiting. One of his own lords, Lord Kyle, had taken advantage of his absence. Kyle whispered lies to the people. "The king is weak. He seeks monsters in the forest while we starve. Follow me, and I will give you food and power." Many villagers began to turn against the crown. King Arion did not raise his army. Instead, he climbed the steps of the city square, stood before his people, and played the flute the hermit had given him. The sound was soft, like the wind through leaves. As he played, the darkness lifted. People felt their anger melt, and their hearts grew light. They remembered the kindness of their king, the man who shared bread with peasants, who fought beside soldiers, who listened to every voice. Lord Kale's lies were broken, and he fled into exile. The kingdom saved. The black star vanished from the sky, and the rivers turned clear again. Crops grew golden, and joy returned to the people. King Arion had not won through swords or battles. He had won by courage, wisdom, and the power of unity. That night, standing on the palace balcony, he whispered to himself, "A true king does not rule by fear or gold." The Cursed King of Blackthorn Castle. Long ago, hidden deep in the misty hills, stood a mighty fortress called Blackthorn Castle. Its towers rose high above the forests, and its halls echoed with songs of power and wealth. The ruler of this land was King Malric, a man feared by enemies,